Leaders have criticised the Prime Minister's speech delivered on the eve of the completion of 3 years of the Grand Alliance government. They said that failures of the government were sidestepped in her speech. The opposition leaders also criticised Sheikh Hasina's statement that the prices of essential commodities in the country have dropped.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina addressed the nation yesterday on the eve of the completion of 3 years of the Grand Alliance government. In her 42-minute speech, Sheikh Hasina highlighted various successes and discussed future plans of her government. Opposition leaders, however, strongly disagreed with the Prime Minister's speech.
The Honourable Finance Minister has admitted that the food price inflation has gone over 14%. If the government estimate puts it at 14%, our private sector estimates will be even higher.
The overall crisis of the people includes the price hike of commodities, house rent, bus fares, shortage of gas, water and electricity. There is no mention of these problems.
Terming the Prime Minister's speech as nothing special, they said that the Grand Alliance government has not fulfilled its election pledges. Even though the Prime Minister has claimed improvements in the law and order situation, Moin Khan and Munjurul Ahsan have both disagreed.
Every day, 10 people are murdered on average. How can she claim an improvement in the law and order situation?
Secret killings are taking place. We have no place to hold meetings. So how can the democracy be working?
Moin and Munjurul Ahsan also expressed their disagreement with the Prime Minister's claim on the communications sector and on employment generation.
BNP Acting Secretary-General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir has alleged that Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina lied to the nation in her speech. The Prime Minister addressed the nation yesterday to mark the 3 years of the Awami League-led Grand Alliance government. At a programme in the capital today, Mirza Fakhrul criticised the Prime Minister for her statement that the opposition did not cooperate with the government in the last 3 years. Rather, Fakhrul claimed that the government did not accept the opposition offered assistance. The BNP leader said that Munirul Haq Sakku's victory in the Comilla mayoral election proved that people have lost confidence in the present government. He also claimed that the Grand Alliance government is driving the nation towards confrontation. Meanwhile, BNP Joint Secretary-General Amanullah Aman claims that the government has failed in every sector over the past 3 years. Speaking at a human chain protesting lawmaker Kamal Ahmed Majumdar's attack on journalists, Amanullah Aman made the comment this morning. The BNP leader said that Awami League carries out attacks on journalists whenever it comes to power. He commented that journalists cannot be prevented through oppression from carrying out their duties. He also alleged that the government continues filing false cases against BNP leaders and activists. Political analysts have said that the government achieved successes in the agriculture and education sectors in the last 3 years. They also termed the start of the war crimes trial and the eradication of militancy as successes of the Awami League-led government. However, the analysts said that the government's achievements in controlling inflation and maintaining law and order are not satisfactory.
So, 10%
If the 10% inflation rate continues for a long time, it will have an adverse impact. People may think that the uptrend of inflation will continue and they will keep raising prices of essentials. The limited success that the present government has achieved is in agriculture and education sector. In particular, they successfully tackled the religious extremism. Another noteworthy success of the government is that the start of the war crimes trial.
Citizens have expressed satisfaction mostly over the living standards during the past 3 years of the Awami League-led Grand Alliance government. Participants in a survey also appreciated the government's role in keeping the law and order situation under control. The English Language Daily, The Independent and the Research and Development Centre, or RDC, an NGO, jointly conducted the survey. Here's a report on that.
The survey, conducted from October to November 2011, covered both urban and rural areas. About 3,500 people are randomly selected to give their opinions on the performance of the government. Awami League President Sheikh Hasina formed the Grand Alliance government on the 6th of January in 2009 after their landslide victory in the December 2008 polls. During the past 3 years, the government has had several failures and some notable successes to its credit. However, the joint survey depicts that the government's success as outweighing its failures. By and large, the survey finds that the situation is getting better and people are satisfied. It also shows that people in Bangladesh are more content with their lives now than 1 year ago. A majority of the respondents think that the law and order situation has improved in comparison to earlier times. However, they expressed concern over the role of police and the Rapid Action Battalion. 1/3 of the respondents think that they are financially better off now than 2 years ago. 94% respondents think that their children will get a better education than earlier. 70% people believe that they now get proper medical care. A majority of the respondents feel more secure now. They explained that law and order is now far better than before.